Hi, so my topic was module number 2, all about entrepreneurship, and I'm gonna go by parts. First, what's an entrepreneur? I believe that an entrepreneur is an innovator, is somebody that is willing to take risks and generate new ideas. An entrepreneur looks at a problem, and instead of looking at it as a problem, it looks as an opportunity to create a solution, to create a business, to create a product or a service that can solve the life of people. And by doing so, make money. Create a business and make money, make it profitable. Entrepreneurs or entrepreneurship is not a skill. It's more of a mindset. It's more of a state of mind. So next point that I'm going to talk about is the characteristics of an entrepreneur, of entrepreneurship, or characteristics of an entrepreneur. And there are so many characteristics of an entrepreneur. Most of us in our comments that we wrote, we talk about several characteristics of entrepreneurs. So I'm going to talk about some of them. So a lot of us, we said that a person, an entrepreneur, has determination, has a lot of determination. And yes, this is the case, because a lot of entrepreneurs left their job or left something that was secure for a dream, for a goal. And if you decided to do something like that, you need to have 100% determination to do that. Another characteristic of an entrepreneur is passion. Passion is key. I think almost every single student on this module mentioned the word passion. Passion is being an entrepreneur or entrepreneurship. You need to have passion to be able to be an entrepreneur. It's imperative to have passion. And another characteristic of entrepreneurship is perseverance. You need to persevere. You need to know that maybe you're gonna have problems, that you're gonna fail, but you have to be there and you have to keep trying. And that one goes attached with passion. Passion and perseverance work together. You have to be creative as an entrepreneur. Creative people are people that innovate, people that come out with new ideas, new products. You need to know your business. You need to know everything about your business. So your knowledge is key. Knowledge is extremely important. You need to know absolutely anything there is about your industry, about your business. You need to be able to adapt to changes, to things that happen in the business. Maybe the product that you're selling, the person that produces that product is not going to be able to complete the order, and then you're going to have to go find somebody else to complete the order for you. You need to be dedicated as an entrepreneur. You need to be able to put your 100% on your business. You need to make that business your life. You need to work hard work. Hard work is extremely important, not only in business. I think hard work is important in every single thing that you do. If you work hard and you give it your all, there's chances that you're going to be successful. Motivation. You need to have motivation. You need to be motivated. You need to want to do things. And motivation, I see motivation and creativity. You want to invent things, or you want to innovate with things, and you need every single day it's going to be a better day, and you're going to make your business better, and you're going to do things for people. You need to have a vision. Vision is something that I think is important when you are starting your business. That vision of how you're going to do your business plan, your business model, and then as your business grows, you need to continue that vision so you can create new products or new services for your people. collaboration. You're gonna have people that you're gonna work with. You're gonna have companies that are gonna make your product. You're gonna sell your product or your service to other people. So you need to collaborate with all of these people. You're gonna have people that work with you in your business, and you're a team. And a team has team players that collaborate between each other. You need to have discipline. Discipline is key because discipline allows you to work hard, allows you to have things done. It's impossible to have a good business or a good company or sell a good product or have a good service if you don't have discipline. Discipline makes everything easier. You need to have work ethic. You need to know that discipline and work ethic are extremely necessary for a business, extremely necessary to show that to customers, to show that to the people that are going to produce your product. Another characteristic of entrepreneurship is confidence. Confidence is extremely important in everything that you do. If you do things with confidence, you're gonna show people an image of yourself that is gonna be attractive to that person. Oh, like, look at this guy, he's selling me these things, but he's selling these things with confidence. So let me look at this product, or let me look at this service, and I might like it because it's the image that you're showing about yourself, is the image that you're showing about your product, about your service, and about your company. And one of the last characteristics of entrepreneurship is optimistic. You need to be optimist. You have to be positive. You have to be thinking that your business is going to work, that your service is going to work, and that's going to motivate you day by day. So a lot of these characteristics of entrepreneurship are attached with each other, and I've talked about a lot of those, and there are millions more. But some of these terms were the ones that were mentioned by the students, and some of them were mentioned by me. Some of them there are a couple of videos that the other moderator and I put online, and these are some of the, like I said, these are some of the terms that are important for entrepreneurship. Why people become entrepreneurs, or why do people start their own business? Reasons. That's another. One is desire. There are people that are tired of working in a job that they have to do. They have a boss, and they are doing somebody else's dreams. There are people that want to do their own dream. There are people that want to be their own boss, that want to make their own decisions. Entrepreneurs want to be successful. They want to make money, and there's a big chance that if you have a good business, that if you sell a good product, a good service, you're going to be successful. You want to have financial freedom. As an employee, you are gonna you can be rich, or let's say that you're gonna have a good quality of life, but you're never gonna be a multimillionaire unless you have your own business, your own industry, and you have people working for you, and you have several areas that are gonna give you money. Another reason why people become entrepreneurs is because of pride, because they want to feel like they have something, that they make something out of themselves. There's also people that were born in that world. There were people that were born in industries. There were people that were born in families that the only thing that they knew growing up was having their own business, having that entrepreneurship mindset. Like I said, money is an important reason why people become entrepreneurs, because they want to make a lot of money, they want to be successful. And I think one of the most important reasons why people become entrepreneurs, and a lot of us said this And this is the reason why I want to be an entrepreneur, is because I want to make a change, because I want to be able to help people, because I want to be able to create a product or a service that is going to make life easier for people. So what is the main fear of an entrepreneur? What is the main concern? Failure. Failure is something that is extremely hard, and not only for entrepreneurs, but it's for everybody. But almost every single famous entrepreneur has failed. To be a successful entrepreneur requires failing, because you have to learn, because you have to grow, you have to make mistakes. And I think that's not only in entrepreneurship, I think that happens in life. In life, to be able to know about things, to be able to mature, to be able to do something in life, you need to fail, you need to try things, you need to throw yourself and gain experience and see what you like, and see what were the things that you can learn, that you can extract from all the experiences that you have. So something else that happened in this module in the last week is that we had a debate. There were a lot of people that said that entrepreneurship is taught, and there were also other people that said that anyone has the ability to learn and start their own business. I do not think entrepreneurship is taught, and I do think that everybody has the ability to learn entrepreneurship and start their own business. That's my idea. That's my take on this topic. I don't think, because I believe that there's a lot of people that were born in a family that had businesses, that had investments, that had enterprises, and they don't want to do that. They want to do something else, and they were taught, or maybe they weren't taught. They saw that they grew up with that vision, but they didn't want to do nothing about it. I think you learn what you want to learn, and people can teach you something, but if you don't pay attention and if you don't put an effort on it, then it's just gonna go in and go out. So if you pay attention, and that's what I'm saying, that each person has the ability to learn, because if you really want to learn, if you want to do something, you're gonna pay attention, and you're gonna take time, and you're gonna make it your idea, and you're gonna make it your business. So on that debate, where we have 50% of the class said that entrepreneurship is taught, and the other 50% said that each one of us has the ability to learn and start their own business and become entrepreneurs, I take that side of the argument. And then the last thing that I want to talk about is terms. There are some terms that I asked a couple of questions to the students, and one of the terms is entrepreneurship. Entrepreneurship is when an employee of a large company acts like an entrepreneur without the personal risk. So for example, an entrepreneurship is like when, for example, the CEO of a company can make decisions, can do a lot of things for the company, but doesn't have any risk, because it's not the owner of the company. The owner of the company is the one that takes all the risk, because he's the one that's putting the money. It's like in soccer, the owner of the soccer team and then the head coach of the soccer team. The head coach is the one that makes the decisions of what players are going to play, or what players are going to start, or what players the team's going to purchase. But then the owner is the one that's putting the money. Another term that we talk about was creative destruction. So creative destruction is an advancement and improvement that enables growth. It's destroying an economic structure and creating a new one. So it's basically changing something to something better, to something new. And it's creative because you're making something new about it. It's like innovating something that wasn't working, or wasn't working at the best possibilities, or that you can make it work better. Something else, and I talked about this earlier, was business model and business plan. So a business model is a process on how the business is going to work, how's the structure of the business. And a business plan is more of a document that illustrates the strategy of the business. So these two terms, business model and business plan, are related to each other. I think a business plan is more important because you actually have a piece of paper, you have a document, you have something planned that is going to tell you step 1, step 2, step 3, and step 4. And a business model is more like an idea, it's more like a strategy or what you have in your mind with steps and procedures, but you make that business model into your business plan where you have something more written and in a document that is going to illustrate exactly what you want out of your business. So these were some topics that we talk about this module, all about entrepreneurship. I talk about what's entrepreneurship. I talk about the characteristics of an entrepreneur. I talk about the reasons why people become entrepreneurs. What's the fear of entrepreneur failure? I talk about a little bit of the debate between if entrepreneurship is taught or if anyone has the ability to learn and start their own business. And then I went over like 4 or 5 terms that we talk about it in the module. So I think that's it pretty much. I like doing this activity, and it was really good to learn about a lot of things, a lot of important things about entrepreneurship. Thank you.